We spent $1.5 billion on private nurses last year in Canada, and that is money that could have gone towards helping our healthcare system, because these private nursing agencies are essentially just taking public nurses and charging the public sector more to have them. And this is a six-fold increase from 2020. And it's not like these nurses have any extra training or any different. Essentially, these private nursing agencies just create a shortage and then use that shortage to make more money. The president of the Canadian Federation of Nurses Unions saying that she is calling on governments to develop a plan to phase out staffing agencies. While private nursing agencies have been operating on a small scale in Canada for decades, their rapid growth has been causing a lot of issues in the public sector, with the per-hour cost of paid agency nurses going up 34% to $133 in 2024. And remember, most of that doesn't even go to the nurse. Most of it goes to the agency, which means that we are essentially paying a private sector corporation money for our own staff that we have trained in our public sector. This is because we have a lack of policies to support and retain the workforce. Conservative premiers across Canada have essentially been making it impossible for nurses to stay in their role. Here in Ontario, Doug Ford has actively been making nurses' lives miserable, trying to restrict their pay, not giving them bonuses that they were promised. And so this leads to people leaving nursing or going to a private agency, which means it's just going to cost the public sector more money to retain the same staff. So if we're spending over $1 billion on these private agencies to get the nurses that were already in the public system, why don't we just pay public sector nurses more? Why don't we just pay them what they're worth? That would be the conservative, financially responsible economic solution. I doubt that we see conservatives arguing for that.